Please. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just keep adding
That's
some
what
more
you've grown
powder.
at, Maggie? Hey there, can I do 4 caniac combos, please?
Get a lot of sauce. Get a lot of sauce.
Yeah, and can I get some extra sauce as well, please?
I like 20 sauces. 20 sauces.
Like 7.
20 sauces.
20's a lot.
20 sauces.
I'm a real caniac. I'm insane for canes.
We love to hear it.
So thank you. All right. Oh, there's steam escaping. Where the extra?
Oh my God, they gave me my sauces, guys.
Let's open this up.
Hold my sauces.
This is.
Oh my God.
I know cane sauce is a thing. People love it, but this is excessive. Oh, hi, lady.
Hi, dog.
We got distracted from the episode by the world's
yeah.
coolest dog.
Oh my God.
Ben, we're putting that iPhone footage in the episode, man. The chicken tender, I mean, it looks really good.
Chicken tender first?
It's supple,
Okay,
it's
wait.
hot. Breading's coming off a little bit, but I want to try the sauce.
It's like a little wiggly and it kind of looks like a catfish nugget, but in my brain, that's fine.
But the sauce is like super heavily spiced.
Ooh, that's hot.
Oh, I mean, this is really freaking good. These are our fresh chicken tenders. They're obviously hand breaded. The batter is super crunchy on it. The chicken's not super well seasoned.
No, it needs a little bit of Tony Chachery.
The sauce, I don't know, people love it, but this is fancy sauce. This is ketchup, mayonnaise, and some spices.
Can we talk about this toast?
I love taking the toast and just putting the slaw on the toast and eating it.
Wait, I've never tried that. Okay, hold on.
We gotta make the crinkle cut fries.
Oh my God.
We gotta make
What the heck? Wait, why have I never done this before? I'm so confused.
Coleslaw is a condiment. This is really good, but I think there's certain like things that we can definitely improve on. Chicken tenders, they're a little bit small. I like big old boys.
I think we should make them super bulky, very extra seasoned. These fries, I like them. They also need some seasoning though, like very slightly.
The seasoning is the one thing that I
big
think we can
everything.
improve on. I don't want to screw this up though. I messed up chicken on so many fancy fast food episodes. Chick-fil-A sandwich that I made was trash. The Popeye sandwich that I made was like the worst thing I've ever eaten. I just screwed it up a lot, and I don't want to disappoint you because I know how much you love canes.
And now I'm gonna start dipping my bread in coleslaw because,
You're welcome.
you know,
You're a truffle fiend too, right?
I am. Don't tell me we're using truffle today.
Oh, it's about to get real fancy up in here.
Yes.
We have a comically large bottle of champagne.
I found it on the street.
You can't just find street champagne. This is fancy. Actually, so this is champagne. C'est le champagne Lallier. It's de la région. Bro, I took like 4 years of French and I know nothing. Anyways, this is Lallier champagne. It is actually from a 1,000-year-old vineyard. Like it dates back. Henry VIII literally referenced how dope this vineyard was, and now the modern company's been doing it. It's been around for 100 years. V, you can put it down if you want to. Don't let me tell you how to do your job. You love champagne, you love truffles. We're gonna get both of those things into our chicken today, which I'm really excited about, because the thing that I think Raising Cane's is lacking a little bit is flavor. They make a heck of a chicken tender. Ours are not gonna be short on flavor.
No.
I'm starting cutting up on this Jidori chicken. So Jidori chicken, it's like marketed as the Kobe beef of chicken, even though it's kind of really not true. But it is a crossbreed of the Japanese Hinodori chicken with the Rhode Island red chicken. They're fed an all vegetarian diet. We got like the fancy vegan chickens. They're out there. This chicken's driving a Subaru.
A Subaru? I thought that was a fancy chicken.
But it's a vegan chicken. It's driving even the fanciest vegans still drive Subarus. They use chicken tenders at Raising Cane's, right? Which is this little flap of meat that literally just pulls apart from a chicken breast. I don't think this is good though. This is like the byproduct chicken. I like to take, oh wait, we need to open that?
Yeah.
I'll do it with
Which
raw
one do you
chicken
wanna do?
hands. I shouldn't do it with raw chicken hands. Let me wash my hands.
Yeah.
There's so much pressure on this bottle.
Let me get my knees ready to run.
It's gonna shatter something, man. Literally all the
wanna
camera
stand
people are
up there.
praising. Oh God, Jesus Christ! I'm gonna pour like half of this 3-liter bottle. Don't worry, we're gonna use this whole bottle.
Save the other half.
All right, so we're gonna get a fair amount of that champagne in there, and then to that, I'm gonna add a whole lot of salt. You're gonna add
salt.
some whole grains of paradise. Can you start
Yeah, we
slicing
like
that
that
chicken?
too.
So Raising Cane's uses the chicken tenderloin. I prefer to just use like whole breast.
Okay.
Sorry, I wanted to do that.
No, it's okay.
I think we should slice it on the bias a little bit to get more surface area, almost like sashimi style.
Ooh, my
See, like this to me, I think is how a chicken tender should look, because we're getting a nice surface area, still a lot of meat in there. All right, so now I'm taking, oh, smell that.
That smells really good.
So these are called grains of paradise. It's kind of like a peppercorn. It's used a lot in brewing, actually. So we're gonna get a lot of those in there. We're gonna get a lot of flavor in here. V, I'm just gonna be putting a lot of stuff to your nose and telling you to smell it.
Ooh, whoa, that's super strong and garlicky, but I like it.
This is black garlic.
Put a
So
lot
this
of
is
that in there.
Garlic that's been like slow cooked till it's jammy. It's gonna be super incredible. But this is really cool. It's called poivre kubeb. There's little peppercorns that look like cartoon bombs.
Okay.
Which is really cool. I don't know if you can see those right there. But they have this super like robust, like very kind of like dark fruity flavor, which I think is really awesome. So I'm gonna add some of those.
Dark. Okay.
I got garlic. If you want to see how to palm heel strike garlic. Ice, 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 ice. Perfect. It's a really intricate technique.
Yeah, okay.
We're gonna be wet brining this in just an intensely salty mixture.
Okay.
And then what we're gonna add to that also.
What is that? That looks like chicharrones.
No.
I have chicken all over my fingers.
It's fine. We're gonna add it to the soup. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, I guess my apron's just gonna get the chicken on it.
Wait, you open that, I'll open this. So this is the final step. We're taking some cues from Japanese cuisine here. We're kind of making a bit of a kombu champagne brine.
Scallops.
So they're dried sea scallops. So add some of those, add maybe like 7 or 8 in there. Dried scallops are super big in like Taiwanese XO sauce is what gives it this really intense flavor. And so this should just get a lot of like sweetness and umami in there. Ditto with that.
Whoa.
So this is kombu
Can
seaweed.
you eat that like a chip?
Right. I'll try it.
Okay, I'm gonna have a you moment. Hold on. Oh crap.
Ah.
I can't bite it.
I get it. And I got soft teeth.
I can't.
So I'm just gonna rip up some kombu in there. The seaweed and the dried scallops are gonna give you tons and tons of umami. There is going to be tons of flavor in there. That is what our chicken will not lack. We'll figure out the details and the rest. I still got the seaweed in my mouth.
I do too.
Dude, I love it. All right, so all we're gonna do is bring this to a boil. We're just gonna get, we're gonna bring this to a boil just to get the scallops sort of hydrated and get all that salt dissolved, and then we're gonna drop some ice in there, so we just gotta wait like 2 minutes.
Yeah, all right.
All right, so you just toss all the chicken in here. We're gonna turn this off. We're gonna let the ice cool down the brine, and then just throw all those chicken strips. So we're gonna let this brine overnight, and then we're insane for canes, and we're gonna make some maniac, craniac, caniac combos, V. We gotta make the other stuff. You ready for it?
Yup, don't forget the sauce.
Don't forget the sauce.
Don't ever forget
You tried to order 20 extra sauces.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see if she'd actually give me some.
V, if you thought that chicken wasn't fancy enough being drowned in a $300 bottle of champagne, let me tell you something about these here potatoes.
More champagne?
More champagne, yeah. Dump that champagne in the pot. We're gonna make I was gonna say thrice cooked. Fancy fries. Yeah, pour more. We gotta pour like a lot of that. Get that like halfway filled. It's Friday somewhere, am I right? That's not how time and dates work. We have potatoes. We're going to cook them 4 times. I really like poaching my potatoes in salty liquid. Speaking of salty, take this here Persian blue rock salt that came with its own grater. Is it gonna make it taste any better? Absolutely not, but we got it and it's freaking cool. So grate that fresh on there. I'm gonna take some normal russet potatoes. Russet are like the best potatoes to make fries with. We have this awesome crinkle cutter right here. And so it's literally a knife that is shaped like the crinkle cut fries at Raising Cane's. I wanna make ours a little bit thicker so they can stand up. You do this into thirds. This is much more akin to a palm heel strike than it is an actual knife cut, because this knife is hard.
This is the most precise I've ever seen you in my life.
This is good, right? I want really nice, thick boy crinkle cuts.
I like big, chunky fries.
I like big chunky fries too, because they can stand up to a longer cook method. So what we're gonna do is we have Wagyu beef tallow right here. This is a super awesome product. Wagyu fat has a little bit more sort of nutty character than normal beef fat. We're gonna boil them in salted champagne. We're gonna dry them, then we're gonna fry them 3 times at 3 different temperatures. Then we're gonna dust them in this here truffle zest, because it's not fresh truffle season. Sorry about it. I should be apologizing to you. If you deserve fresh truffles, I'm sorry, I couldn't.
You know, it's okay, I appreciate the effort.
All right, so we're getting like 8 fries out of each whole potato with this stupid crinkle cutter. All right, we're gonna fast forward. This is I struggle to use a crude, stupid tool sold at the Joann's freaking Fabrics that I don't like using in the kitchen. I'm worried if I keep shaking, I'm gonna throw up cane sauce and Red Bull.
Oh, if you do, please face that way.
I will start facing away from people when I burp.
You definitely do not do that.
Well, it's like
That
1 in
is
3.
false
All right, hey, so now we're gonna start the tedious process of frying these fries 4 times. You wanna start delicately placing fries in this beef tallow? So we have the beef tallow at 325 degrees. Right here, we're gonna fry it for about 4 minutes, 325, take them out, let them cool, fry it for 4 minutes at 350, take it out, let it cool, fry it for another 4 minutes at 375, which is the perfect time to describe my favorite intimate scenes from The Americans. Okay, so Carrie Russell, she just got back. She's starting to realize like, oh, maybe her role in the revolution isn't as set as it's possible, and she just murdered. She holds up a photo from her childhood and she goes, babushka. And that's it.
I'm sorry, what?
All right, cool. So we're ready to drain these fries. So we got them after the first fry. They should still be pretty pale. Ooh. Yeah, that's nice. So now they're fully cooked through in the, whoa.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, it's so hot. Ow, Abby, help. You did nothing to help.
No, I wasn't going to.
All right, so they're still really pale, but this is just the first of 3 fries. Don't mind us.
Wow, you can smell that.
All right, so we gotta let this come up to about 350, and then we're gonna drop these back in.
Okay.
And then my second favorite intimate scene from The Americans, so Matthew Reeves, right? So he's training this sexy young Swedish operative, right? She thinks she's fighting for a cause, but what cause she doesn't know. So then he breaks all her bones and has to stuff her dead body in a suitcase. Spoiler alert. All right, V, so we gotta get these fries back in the oil. So the oil is up to 350 degrees. So let's just start delicately dropping some fries in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're seeing more sizzle
dropping
now.
fries.
Well, you got to layer them. Ow, ow.
It's hot.
I know, ow.
You have the good fingers of steel.
Now we're gonna let this fry for 4 minutes, and that means we can finally talk about the romantic life of Agent Stan Beam.
I don't want to know anymore.
Okay, so he's training this young Russian girl. So they're laying there in the back of his patrol car, and Nina goes, no, Stan, I believe you. I don't want to go back to Moscow. All right, fries are done.
This makes me not want to watch whatever you're talking about.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
Sexy spies, of course, sexy spies. These are starting to look like fries, and they're starting to look really good though, right?
Yeah, they have a nice like golden color, the way I like them.
I mean, just smell the beef fat coming off those though. Whoa.
Ooh, it smells so good.
You ain't get that at Raising Cane's. Okay, cool. And then once we just talk about the sexy escapades of Oleg Igorovich, then we can start frying again. So Oleg Igorovich, he came to America to party.
No.
He didn't want to work for the KGB like his dad.
No.
And then Oleg Igorovich, he's laying there, and in a moment of postcoital bliss, he goes, Earth girls are easy.
No, he didn't.
Anyways, we're gonna drop the fries into the last one. This is 375-degree oil. If you start dropping fries, We gotta go fast. We gotta go fast.
Okay.
We gotta get a nice even fry on these. You're gonna take, eek! That's the you just saw a rat and your boyfriend just saw a rat in the garage. Sorry, I'm putting Jelani on blast.
No, you're not supposed to say that.
I won't say.
That was a secret story.
We all have fears.
Sorry, Jay.
That's looking rad, dude. Okay, I'm gonna take this off the heat.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm gonna give it one more shake.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna toss him. Ow.
Go.
I don't
know
Why did I not use the big strainer?
What?
I wanted more nimbleness and mobility. That's why I demanded a small spatula.
Your
Ow,
fingers
God.
are gonna be deformed after this.
Son of a fudge knuckle. Okay, I'm good.
Fudge knuckle, that sounds
I'm
kinda
good. I want to get some extra. The reason we're not draining this is because I want the beef fat. We paid a lot for that Wagyu beef fat. I want it. Okay. So start shaking some truffle on there. I'm gonna start grating salt. How do you use this? My fingers are too.
There we go. Here, let me make your life easier, Josh.
Bro, I'm just getting rocks in here. All right, so we're getting a lot of salt in there. Got truffle butter. Give it a toss. Give it a toss. Toss the bowl. Toss the bowl like you're. Ow, God, that hurts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grate some of this cloth-bound cheddar. This is a super dry, heavily aged cheddar, so the cheese should just kind of melt on the heat of the fries and almost act more like a Parmesan than a cheddar. Toss it.
Sprinkle it in my hand. It's right there.
Do you want some straight in the mouth? Yeah. You're gonna get it underneath the sweatshirt and it's gonna be uncomfortable the whole day.
In my hair.
What do you want?
No, it looks like I got dust in my hair, like I'm dusty.
Toss the fries. All right. Oh, it smells like truffle. Oh.
Ooh, truffle and love.
Oh, grab a fry. We gotta try these now.
Do I still have cheese on my face?
But it's about to be a good day.
It's already a great day.
Almost as good as the day that Kerry Russell and Matthew Reeves finally got out of the KGB. And then you dump those egg yolks into this here Vitamix. We have screwed up. No, we haven't screwed up. We've never screwed up mayonnaise.
No, have confidence.
Anyway, so we're gonna take all those egg yolks and I'm gonna juice a whole lemon in there. And then what I'm gonna do, wait, where's?
What's
Oh, God!
Why would you do that?
I mean, the thing's facing that way. Okay, so that's perfect. No. B, nothing bad has happened. Nothing bad is going to happen. This is spinning the egg yolks. Okay, so now where's the lid?
Oh, help me.
I heard someone go, no! Right before I did that. Okay, V, so start streaming in. It's gotta be very slow, okay? But you gotta do that until 12 ounces.
My
there you go,
arm
steady
is
stream.
on fire.
Keep going, V. Hold fast. Tighten that core. I know you do your
I know,
deadlifts.
that's what my
you come in
arms
every
hurt.
morning going, my back hurts. I did deadlifts.
That's because I'm old.
Me too. Okay, now I'm gonna go faster. Now we can go more.
Yeah.
Emulsify! Here, let me take over.
No. You said slow. And
I know, but now we gotta go faster.
Pouring it in.
Faster, V!
What do you mean faster? I'm not holding it anymore.
All right, so let's get this. Let's add it to that bowl. Can you do it? I've got
Wait, what? I don't know what you just asked me. Is that healthy?
What'd I do? I ate raw eggs. These are pasteurized eggs. V.
Yeah.
Smell this.
Ooh,
Pistachio oil. We're gonna put a little bit in that. Do you have a whisk? Use that.
You moved the whisk earlier.
What whisk? There was never any whisk. I'm gonna season this up pretty heavily with salt. And then now we're just gonna add some diced shallots. We're just gonna try and freestyle this a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get some diced shallots in there.
Freestyle.
It's gonna add a little bit of nice crunch that I think Raising Cane's is missing a little bit. I'm gonna shift over here. What? Veet, stop complaining. Oh yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of brown rice vinegar in there. This is one of my favorite hot sauces. This is Arizona Pepper's Organic Harvest Chipotle Habanero. I don't know if it's fancy, but it's organic and I really enjoy it and I wanna eat it with my chicken tendies, so just bear with me.
Put a lot in there because we like hot stuff.
Yeah. But we got another hot sauce going in there.
Okay.
Are we recycling ingredients from other fancy fast food episodes? Yes, deal with it. This is white truffle truff. And it has been heavily used by us in the kitchen. Got some white truffle in there. No, hold on, we got more stuff. Just a tiny bit of Worcestershire in the brown bag. That's how you know it's fancy. Hold on, V, I'm coming around.
Brown bags?
Coming around. Yeah. All right, we're gonna put a little bit of black garlic in there.
I see a lot of people come out of the liquor store with brown bags.
Yeah, they're super fancy. Yeah. And then, smell this. It smells like a pet store.
It smells like fish food.
Yeah, so exactly. So this is magic mushroom powder. This is a nice umami booster.
It looks pretty though.
It looks gorgeous.
It's similar to the cane sauce.
It looks like cane sauce.
I do remember that.
Honestly, that's a huge flavor bomb.
It's a killer.
Okay, so now that we got that, we gotta get our Texas.
Whoa.
Spicy.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the scene in The Americans. Oh, wait,
No,
all right.
cut that out.
We better not cut all the Americans bits. I'm gonna be so mad. All right, so we have this beautiful
We dripped sauce all over it. What happened?
friend of the show, Sammy Membrado. That's at Manong Sammy Boy to make us this beautiful black sesame pandesal. It is a Filipino
Gorgeous.
bread. It is delicious. It is squishy. It is light. It's got this lovely, almost pretzel-like texture on the outside. And we've just cut off the ends of some small little rolls. And so what we're gonna do is we are going to take a couple things. So we have canned Bretel butter. So Bretel butter was a butter from Normandy that ended up having a really big cult following in Vietnam. So it's really popular to use on baguette.
Like a real cult, like all hail the butter
No,
cult?
but dude, I'm down to start a butter cult if you are. All right, so we're gonna take a little bit more of that black garlic. We're gonna add it to this butter. And then now we're taking something called Tête de Moine cheese. So this is an Alpine cheese. Press down on this device and it shaves it into a perfect flour. If there's anything we know about me, it's that I'm great
What
at making
are
things.
you
I'm mashing
doing?
at it now. All right, shh, hold on. Okay, no, I'm getting the hang of it. Oh God.
Oh no!
Look, it's a
You
rose.
dropped it in the butter.
Be a rose for the pretty lady.
Oh, thank
yeah,
you.
dick the
Does this
cheese.
go in my hair?
Smell the rose. It smells.
Ooh, smells like a hobo feet.
Yeah, it's nice. All right, mash that together so we can spread it on this bread.
Okay.
I'm gonna heat up this pan. I'm gonna get some Wagyu beef tallow heating that pan. Are we gonna butter the bread then fry it in Wagyu beef tallow? You bet your A double hockey sticks we are. Did you eat
we
the
might
cheese?
have to.
Did you try it?
No, I haven't.
Try the cheese. I haven't tried it either. I don't even know what we're putting in our dish. Honestly, this was a Nicole call. Nicole was just like, you gotta eat the flour cheese.
This tastes way better than it smells.
No, we really need to microwave this.
Okay, here you go. Yeah, bye.
We got the black garlic, the Bretel butter, and the Tête de Moine cheese in there. Spread that on me bread. Spread it on me bread.
Okay, you could have said it nicely, Jesus.
Spread on me bread.
No, wait, that's too much.
Butter me rolls.
There we go.
The butter is intensely salty and it tastes intensely yellow. I don't know how to describe that, but it's got
Can I
this
do
very
one?
intense butter. Yeah, do one. And so we're just gonna sear these off in the pan, get them flipped. And then we finally get to making the chicken strips. Did you remember that we're making chicken? I kind of forgot.
No, I know.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the chicken.
No. What do you have behind your back? You're gonna hide Tony C from me?
I'm not gonna not let this chicken get in that fryer without dusting it in Tony C's. It's gonna make it taste better.
A little bit more.
Just a little bit in there, just a little bit in there.
Yeah,
I'm just saying,
yeah.
like, what's just a
Why
little
not?
bit of Tony Satcheries between friends? All right, fantastic. So we gotta start frying the chicken. So we got the chicken out of the brine. The acid from the champagne, in my mind, was gonna kind of tenderize the chicken a little bit.
Okay.
What we have kind of done is create a raw chicken ceviche. Chicken ceviche, it's a new thing. All right, so now we're taking, this is normal AP flour, and we got some Tony C's in there. We'll season up with some more stuff. This is a little bit of potato starch.
Okay.
Potato starch is gonna get you sort of that like crumbly texture on it, nice and wispy. It's gonna soak up some of that good oil, and we're frying in the Wagyu beef fat that we've loaded an entire deep fryer with, because welcome to fancy fast food.
So we have a whole bunch of little starches, different starches.
Tapioca starch.
Yeah, okay.
I don't necessarily know what this is gonna do.
I don't either, but I like tapioca, so I'm with that.
I like tapioca pudding needs to make a comeback. Then we're taking a little bit of rice flour as well. Rice flour gives you like a nice light wispy coating on it, but I want most of this to be wheat flour because I want to get that glutens in there. All right, add some salt to that. This is Celtic sea salt.
Gluten belly is coming.
And then the magic mushroom powder, I'm glad it exists, but it smells like fish food. We're leaving that out. That's
Yeah.
editorial
We
choice
don't
right
like
now.
that one.
Okay, now for the wet batter, we're gonna go.
Wait, we gotta switch sides. Switch. Woo,
Okay.
woo, woo.
That's defensive positioning right? That's help side D. All right, so we're gonna take champagne and mayonnaise. Champagne and mayonnaise would be our
Champagne is just
podcast.
a full celebration.
She's champagne. I'm mayonnaise.
I'm okay with being champagne.
I'm fine being mayonnaise. It's a good condiment. All right, now we're just gonna get a bunch of mayonnaise into that
Ooh,
champagne, and then if you
some
take
magic
take
happening.
a couple spoonfuls of that,
Okay.
and whisk that in here. So this is gonna create our wet batter. I like using mayonnaise and wet batters because if you use egg has moisture. I think I say that as I put champagne
More?
in it. Yeah, more. Like triple that. Just keep loading spoons in there. Yeah. Keep going. We want to gradually
said
add the
3.
flour because we want to create a
You don't
nice
know how to count.
thick, a nice. I really don't know how to count. The education system failed me. I want to add some more mayonnaise.
Please. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna just keep adding
That's
some
what
more
you've grown
powder.
at, Maggie? So the best way to fry chicken is to mix a little bit of wet batter. I'm just gonna use straight up champagne into the
Okay.
flour. That way you get a lot of crag. Shout out to Kenji Lopez Alt for that technique. I read about it. It really works. I've been using it ever since.
Okay.
So if you take that spoon, just continuously stir that flour, and I'm just gonna add some of the champagne right into it.
Ooh, champagne.
Yeah, mix. So if you see when you do this, you get this nice like sort of shaggy coating. That is just gonna stick to the outside of the chicken and just make it so crunchy.
It's also gonna stick to your fingers.
Nah, I think we're good. Well, yeah, we'll see. V. Okay, keep going. We're going to try and break this up as much as possible. Speaking of sexy scenes from the Americans.
No more. We had enough sexy scenes with your mayonnaise. Okay.
Yes. We'll take our ceviche
favorite.
chicken. And then V, start just dredging. Get this covered in some flour, and then it's gonna go into that wet batter, get it nice and coated. And then once you take that out, we'll switch this. What I like to do is I like to bury a little hole like a dog.
That's just what I did. You didn't even see it. You missed that whole moment.
What?
You just wanted
I heard
to
whole
do.
moment.
No. Whole moment.
Okay, switch.
Okay. We're just gonna keep going back and forth.
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna sort of bury this chicken tender and then drag it out. And then you see we got all this nice shaggy flour
I need to put that back in there.
I'd like to see the streaming numbers from the Americans after this episode. Fewer people than ever. Let's drop them in. All right, so we're gonna do that because I see chefs do that.
I
Doesn't really do
also
much.
see chefs do that.
Doesn't do much, honestly, does nothing. All right, let's just drop in forward time. No,
It's like putting your
What?
putting your toe in first. You know, you gotta feel the water and then you just put your whole foot and body in there. The same thing. Whoa.
See, these are looking about done. These are looking absolutely gorgeous.
Look how crispy they are.
Oh, so much of that flour on the outside edge.
It's like tempura.
I lost one. Man down. Yeah,
No
this,
chickens left behind.
that looks absolutely fantastic. We're gonna drop these in and then we get to actually assemble our craniac combo. It rhymes with maniac. What did I say, craniac? It's raising cranes. God, V, we did it.
I know. Doesn't it look so beautiful?
This looks beautiful. So we got the champagne dashi kombu brined chicken tenders right here. We got our pan de sal Texas toast with that tete de moine cheese and that bretelle butter. We have a slaw. You didn't see it. You don't need to see us cut vegetables, but we did it. We made vegetables.
And it looks nice.
It looks nice. So it's shaved fennel, fennel frond, watermelon radish, a little bit of that brown rice vinegar coleslaw dressing, our beautiful raisin cane sauce, that pistachio oil in it, and then our truffle fries. I think we're just gonna start plating up.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do it like a little bit fancy on it. You know, get like the little stupid shape that you see everywhere.
Yeah.
It doesn't work on a rock.
No, it's okay.
No, hold on.
It's called art. That's what art is.
Now it's rustic. Now it's rustic.
Oh,
Now it's
yeah,
rustic.
yeah,
Now it's
yeah,
rustic.
yeah,
Now it's rustic. It went from fancy to rustic.
Yeah,
All right, start
whatever.
putting some chicken tendies, like arranging them there. I'm gonna start
I want
getting
the pretty ones.
This is some beautiful fresh shiso leaf. We're gonna put our slaw on the leaf, mostly so it doesn't leak slaw juice everywhere.
You pick a tender. Tell me
I like
which
this
one's
one.
pretty.
This is like my ideal chicken tender. You wanna go right on top?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
And we need
I
room
like
for the
that.
fries. We're gonna put the fries
Yeah,
right there.
yeah.
We got the slaw going down there.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, shh.
Why am I shushing?
I need
'Cause it's
to
prettier?
quiet when I plate. Nice little side salad.
No, salad.
Okay, now we have beautiful pan de sal Texas toast.
Fries right there?
Fries kind of all around.
Whatever you say.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hot. Scheiße.
Ha! Bleep that in Germany.
I don't want to just bundle them right here.
Bundle them right there.
It's not spaghetti, man. You're gonna choke.
All right. V, we did it. So
Yeah.
you want to check out the original, see what we did?
Yeah, show me.
All right, so here's the original box from Raising Cane's. We got to try it just to remember. Just remember what once was.
Okay. Yeah.
Make a little bread
Yeah.
action.
Fry.
I like the bread. Let's see how the chicken holds up.
Just how I remembered from like 30 minutes ago.
I got a tendon. That's okay. I got a tendon. I don't like that, but that's okay. Really fantastic. It's still good, but
Yeah.
we got something with a little more panache to it, a little more jazz hands on it. Let's try this. V, grab it, grab it.
Spirit
tendy.
fingers.
I'm gonna take this. Let's dip it. I think I
Wait,
put
should
this.
we
I put
eat-
the stupid sauce swipe. I'm gonna dip it in the bowl.
Dipping's better experience.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You can taste the champagne actually.
But
Once
not in a bad way.
Yeah, but once you get towards more the middle of the little strip, then it's champagne. At first it's just, crunchy crunch.
The actual chicken tender is really tender too. I thought we screwed it up by cevicheing it accidentally in the champagne, but the chicken's seasoned really well, and this truly is a freaking umami bomb. It's the black
Right.
garlic and that truffle powder in there. Wow.
Whoa.
Wow, okay, put it back. I'm gonna take another chicken tendy.
You're making a sandwich now. That's also part of their menu, so it's okay.
True. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dip that in the sauce. Yes, V,
Oh,
do it,
wait,
V.
yeah, I want one now. That looks amazing.
Yeah, the chicken itself is super freaking tender. This is incredible. Cheers, here, get some
Cheers.
sauce on
Yeah.
it. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Opa! Unbelievable.
We forgot the fries, Josh. We
Well,
forgot the fries.
I
The other
forgot to
important
chew
part.
and the chicken's cutting my throat.
It's the truff.
That's the trough.
Well, Josh,
Huh.
how much did all this cost?
It's a buck V at the low price of $379.51.
What? That had to have been mainly the bottle, right?
Yeah, but like that came in to create the whole experience.
Yeah, I mean, everything was made with champagne.
This is incredible, especially with the pan de sal sandwich. V, thank you so much for frying chicken with me, for eating in my car with me, for not spilling nearly as much as the other guests have in my car. That was pretty nice for me.
I did just spill chicken on your shoes, so maybe you'll forgive me.
You really did. Thank you so much for stopping by the Mythical Kitchen. We have new episodes out for you every week. We have new episodes of our podcast, Hot Dogs and Sandwich, every Wednesday wherever you get your podcast. Hit us up on Instagram, at VIANAIAUSTIN. It's the official Mythical Kitchen Instagram account under hashtag Dreams Become Food. See y'all later. The Mythical Trucker hat is literally the only hat I wear, and I am not just saying that because this is an ad, so get yours now at mythical.com.